Courage is being scared to death and siding up anyways. John Wayne. John Wayne was a superstar who inspired a nation as a war veteran, cowboy, and hero in the movies. Who is your hero? Some of you had posters of Spider-Man, Captain America, or Wonder Woman in your rooms growing up. I had a mural of John Wayne. As someone who has been to a John Wayne museum, read books, and watched many of his films, I would like to share my appreciation and knowledge of John Wayne with you. Film has always been used to persuade, teach, and invite people to act. People use film to teach about the earth, war, and love. Others use film to remind you of the past. You can learn so much about history and about life by watching the films John Wayne starred in and produced. I am going to show you how John Wayne lived a great life and how his film legacy can impact us all. Through John's childhood, football stardom, his film career, and his personal life, John provided entertainment and joy for the ages. John Wayne's stardom started with a nickname given as a young boy that he kept for the rest of his life. John Wayne was born in Iowa. His family moved after his birth to California, and he attended Glendale Union High School. As a boy, he had a dog and he loved him. He would never go anywhere without his dog, a Airedale Terrier, Duke. The fire chief would always see him and his dog and gave the kid the nickname Duke. It stuck, and John Wayne liked it more than his real name, Marion. The Duke played high school football and was a star athlete. Their football team won the league championship. According to biography.com, in high school, Wayne excelled in his classes and in many different activities, including student government and football. He also participated in numerous student theatrical productions. So we can see that John Wayne was really involved and loved to be out and talking, communicating with others. John Wayne went to college to USC, University of Southern California, and played football. He had a great scholarship, and he was a great player. However, after 2 years, a collarbone injury ruined his football career. After the injury, which led to loss of his scholarship, he had to find another way to get money. He decided to join the film industry. He started off as a prop boy and an extra. This is where he made friends with directors and other important people who eventually gave him a shot in main roles on screen. Didion Jones says, quote, "Imagine Marion Morrison in Glendale, a Boy Scout, then a student at Glendale High, a tackle for USC, a job moving props on the old Fox lot," end of quote. Now, John Wayne had a positive attitude about his fortune. John Wayne took the opportunities he was given and became a star in cowboy movies and others. There are so many cowboy movies I like from him, such as The Sons of Katie Elder, The Duke, El Dorado, Big Jake. But I'm going to focus on just 4, 2 cowboys and 2 others. True Grit is one of the most popular John Wayne movies out there. He won the Academy Award for Best Actor. He portrayed a U.S. Marshal by the name of Rooster Cogburn. Marshall is hired by a girl to capture her father's murder. On this trek, he runs into several road bumps and must show true grit. He helps this girl along the path to give her hope. John Wayne gave us hope through his film career. According to the Iron Duke article, in True Grit, and most recently in The Cowboys, his face has the look of cracked granite, yet the essential John Wayne is their jutting jaw, sidelong glances, steely eyes. The second movie I want to focus on of John Wayne is The Cowboys mentioned in the quote above. In the classic movie The Cowboys, John Wayne plays a rancher named William Anderson. When most of his hired hand leaves for the gold rush, he is desperate for help moving cattle. Somebody gives him the idea to go to the local schoolhouse to recruit kids to help him on the ranch. After many trials, he realizes that these kids are not prepared to help him with moving the cattle to where they needed to go. At first, he is not happy with the boys, but over time, he grows to love them and is willing to help them. John Wayne becomes a father figure for the kids. He sacrifices for them, and he teaches them many important life lessons. At the end of the movie, he ends up giving his life to save the Cowboys. According to Britannica, Wayne's films both honor and undermine the mythology of the Old West. John Wayne was one of the most legendary cowboys out there, and he showed it through his great portrayal of a mean, gritty cowboy. Two other movies he starred in, Atari. In one of my favorite movies, Atari, John Wayne plays Sean Mercer, the leader of a group of professional game catchers in Africa. At the beginning, an Indian gets hurt that's on their team. They have to send him to the hospital, and while down man, they have to produce enough animals, catch enough animals, to provide for other zoos. It is fascinating to watch the love story, but also John Wayne's character flourish as a leader in this movie. He is a strict boss, but he knows his employees' needs and how to tend to them. He does not let them get away with much. Another movie, The Longest Day. John Wayne plays a lieutenant in the World War II production. He co-stars with several other movie stars in the movie about the infamous D-Day invasion. John Wayne loved acting, but he loved his country even more. In this film, he's allowed to portray this love. He was always wanting to star in military movies. He wanted to support the people of the United States, to remember the war, and to become better because of it. John Wayne was the same way at home as he was on set. Tough and gritty. Personal life of John Wayne. John Wayne had 3 marriages. He was divorced twice. One of them was ended really badly. The girl accused him of cheating, and when he got home one day, she had a gun in his hand threatening to shoot him. While John Wayne was mean and sturdy, he always denied cheating on his now ex-wife. John Wayne says, each of us is a mixture of some good and some not so good qualities. In considering one fellow man, it's important to remember the good things, which should refrain from making judgments just because a fellow happens to be a dirty, rotten SOB. The second most important part of his personal life was that he had 7 kids. Most of Duke's children followed his legacy in Hollywood. One of them, being Ethan, had a lead role in the 1990s Adam 12 television series, and his granddaughter was in country music group Runaway June. He was a great example for his grandchildren. His final resting place is Newport Beach, California. This is where he raised his kids and spent most of his life. He had a house on Balboa Island, and now they have a John Wayne Museum there to represent his life while in the area. One of his favorite toys he had was a large yacht off the island. Now, John Wayne had several awards. He was an iconic American who was awarded the Congressional Medal by the U.S. government, IMDb says, after death, he was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the nation's highest civilian award by President Jimmy Carter in 1980. The military awarded him the Naval Heritage Award for support of the military during his film career. Finally, he was named 13th among the greatest male screen legends of classic Hollywood cinema. All of these recognitions from a variety of group of people show how loved John Wayne was. We just looked at John Wayne's childhood football stardom, film career, and accomplishments in personal life. In John Wayne's early years, he started a life of grit and passion. He hit some bumps on the way, but overcame them and became an American hero. Not by the awards he won, but the way he portrayed himself on camera and off. Through his movies, he taught us to remember the past, stand for what we believe in, and to have grit. John Wayne was a war veteran cowboy and hero, motivated a nation to have courage and act when you were scared to death. While John Wayne was not perfect, he was never scared to stand for what he believed in. Quote, when the roads look rough ahead, remember the man upstairs and the word of hope. Hang on to both and tough it out. End of quote, John Wayne.